News Channel 15 presents The Film Reel, the talk show where we discuss everything going on in the world of movies and television, with hosts Bryce West and Kane Jones. This is The Film Reel. Hello and welcome into The Film Reel, the talk show where we discuss everything going on in the world of movies and television. I am Bryce West alongside
Kane Jones.
And we've got a pretty exciting episode for you all today. We're going to be talking about a new film coming out this week, Drive Away Dolls. And we're also going to be taking a look at some of the recent trailers that have come up here in the past couple of weeks. We missed some last week because there was so much. So we're going to be catching up on some of those. But first, let's take a look at the box office report for this week.
Coming in number 5 is Wonka, directed by Paul King and starring Timothy Chalamet and Kayla Lane. With dreams of opening a shop in a city renowned for its chocolate, a young and poor Willy Wonka discovers that the industry is actually run by a cartel of greedy chocolatiers. The film brought in $4.6 million. Coming in number 4 is Migration, directed by Benjamin Renner and starring Kumail Nanjiani and Elizabeth Banks. A family of ducks try to convince their overprotective father to go on a vacation of a lifetime. The film brought in $2.9 million. Coming in number 3 is Argylle, directed by Matthew Vaughn and starring Bryce Dallas Howard and Sam Rockwell. The film follows a reclusive author who writes espionage novels about a secret agent and a global spy syndicate who realizes the plot of the new book she's writing starts to mirror real-world events in real time. The film brought in $6.2 million. Coming in number 2 is Madam Web, directed by S.J. Clarkson and starring Dakota Johnson. Cassandra Webb is just your ordinary New York metropolis paramedic who begins to demonstrate signs of clairvoyance. Forced to challenge revelations about her past, she needs to safeguard 3 young women from a deadly adversary who wants them destroyed? The film opened with $17.8 million. Coming in number 1 is Bob Marley, One Love, directed by Ronaldo Marcus Green and starring Kingsley Ben-Adir. This biopic presents the story of how reggae icon Bob Marley overcame adversity through the journey behind his revolutionary music. The film opened with $33.6 million. For The Film Reel, I'm Ian Lloyd.
As you can tell, we take Madam Web very seriously here at the Film Reel. Big yikes from Madam Web this weekend. Pretty abysmal numbers, if I do say so myself. I mean, we did predict that Bob Marley would beat Madam Web, but we were still kind of iffy on it.
Right, exactly, yeah.
You know, so Madam Web didn't even come close. You know, Madam Web only grossed around 18 million, Bob Marley around 33, 34. So these are President's Day numbers, right? So this is from Friday to Monday. Madam Web opened on a Wednesday. Okay, so Madam Web had 2 extra days. Madam Web had Wednesday from Monday to get this. I think, you know, if you saw last week's episode, I think you know how I feel about Madam Web. I think Madam Web is going to have the steepest drop-offs of a comic book superhero movie of all time. I think it could beat.
Absolutely.
I think it could beat Morbius. I think it could beat Flash. It's truly that atrocious of a film. And so I think word of mouth is going to be so poor. I mean. It's going to be rough.
It is, for sure.
But at number 3, Argylle is still hanging on. Migration, you know what? These animated movies, you know,
they're in there.
They usually don't open super well anymore, but they do have legs. And so Migration is stuck around for a while. So I think that's helped it out a lot. And then Wonka, still hanging on at number 5. That one's been out for a while.
It has.
So, and I don't even know if they've announced any sort of max release date for the film yet, so I think it's still going to be in theaters for a while because people are still going to see that one. But as for our predictions for next week, you know, we think Bob Marley's going to hang on. You've actually seen Bob Marley.
Yes, really good, really good. Fantastic, in fact.
Is there any reason why you think? Because I mean, we got a new film, Drive Away Dolls, coming out. So, but we think it's still going to be number 1.
Yeah. One Love staying in the top spot, I think.
What were your overall thoughts on the film?
Fantastic. I thought the acting was really good. That's what got me. And just an homage to, the singer-songwriter legend, and I think it was just a great film. So, yeah.
awesome.
Yep.
But and then coming in at number 2, we do think Drive Away Dolls.
Yes.
It's we'll see. I don't know. It's a new film. It's a comedy. Kind of.
It could slide into the first spot, but it's definitely going to be either second or first. But probably second, most likely. But yeah.
Argyle, I think, is still going to be hanging on at number 3.
Yeah.
Migration. It seems like it's got really good legs. I think it'll stay at number 4. Madam Web. I think we're being generous in putting it at number 5. We'll see.
Right.
I think it's very possible that Wonka could still beat this one out, even though it's been out since December.
Right.
So Madam Web is just absolutely atrocious. But I think since it is much newer than Wonka, I think there is a possibility that it could beat it in the number 5 slot. But I don't know. I think we might be being generous.
Right.
We'll see though. We'll see. With that being said, we're going to take a quick break, and after this, we're going to be talking about Drive Away Dolls, which comes out this weekend.
Steve Faulkner Automotive in Mount Carmel, Illinois has an outstanding service department. With free pickup and delivery, we'll make sure your vehicle runs perfectly at an affordable price. Come see us today or view our service specials at stevefaulknerautomotive.com.
One of the things we want all of our customers to make sure of is that if you do install a generator, make sure that you have a properly functioning transfer switch. And a transfer switch will make sure that the generator is disconnected from utility service, and that protects your equipment and also protects all of our crews working on the line. If a generator is not hooked up correctly, it can send power back through that transformer, and then it can be high voltage in a dangerous situation.
Before coming to Senior Enrichment Center, I was so depressed that I couldn't get out of bed. That all changed once I started seeing Danielle, the social worker, and Melanie, the nurse. They have been so kind, and they truly care about my health. They have helped me to be able to go out and have shown me the importance of how to deal with my problems in a more constructive way. I think anyone who is experiencing grief, depression, anxiety, or isolation can benefit from this program. The Senior Enrichment Center has changed my life.
You already know that the First National Bank is your real community bank, but have you met our people? It's the people inside that make us a community bank. We live here, we work here, we're your neighbors and your friends. When you bank with us, your money is reinvested in your community. At the First National Bank, our customers are more than an account number. People are the reason for this community. We're your hometown bank, serving the area since 1906. We are the First National Bank, where our people make the difference. Come see us today. Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
College doesn't have to start at an expensive school far away. You can save money and be close to home at Wabash Valley College. Many careers only require a 2-year degree or certificate. Or get your general education classes out of the way and transfer to a 4-year school. Wabash Valley College has programs in high-demand careers such as physical therapy assistant, advanced manufacturing, marketing, business management, nursing, and radio television. To find out more about Wabash Valley College, go to iecc.edu/WVC.
When life gets boring, music can make us excited. But are your playlists too boring and you desperately need new music? Well, 89.1 The Bash can help. 89.1 The Bash has your new favorite alternative pop, throwback, and rock music that'll get you moving. Can't listen on the radio? Listen to us on our website, bashradio.com, where you'll be able to meet the DJs and see who's providing you with the best music content live. Listen to 89.1 The Bash, today's hit alternative.
News Channel 15, winner of the Intercollegiate Broadcasting System Award for the nation's best community college TV station.
Welcome back into the film reel. We're going to be talking about a new film coming out this weekend, Drive Away Dolls. This is an interesting sort of film. It's sort of like a comedy heist sort of film. The official synopsis reads, this comedy caper follows Jamie, an uninhibited free spirit, bemoaning yet another breakup with a girlfriend, and her demure friend Marion, who desperately needs to loosen up.
Desperately.
Yes. A search of a fresh start. The two embark on an impromptu road trip to Tallahassee, but things quickly go awry when they cross paths with a group of inept criminals along the way.
Yep.
This film seems absolutely bizarre.
Ethan Coen, one of the Coen brothers.
Yeah, Ethan
Legend.
Coen. I mean, the Coen brothers are absolutely legendary filmmakers.
Yeah.
And so I think that this film. I don't know. I don't know what to think.
Is that Matt Damon? I mean, come on.
Yeah, Matt Damon. Yeah, I mean, it's got a pretty good cast. Matt Damon's in it.
Yeah.
Pedro Pascal is one of my favorite actors right now.
Absolutely.
He is in this as well. I'm not too familiar with the two lead actresses here, but this film just looks absolutely hilarious.
Absolutely.
I don't know, Kane. I mean, based off of what you've seen, what are your thoughts on this? I mean, you're familiar with the Coen brothers.
Yeah, absolutely. I think it looks awesome. A little different, a little interesting, a little outside the box, a little gritty, and I mean, and Matt Damon. Come on.
Yeah. I mean, I haven't seen.
You can't go wrong there.
I haven't seen any reviews for this. I don't know how this is reviewing or if this is a good film or not, but. Looking at the list that I have here, I highly suggest you go give this movie a try.
Yeah.
It seems really interesting. It seems like a lot of fun. It's something different.
Right.
Like we said with Lisa Frankenstein. Unfortunately, it didn't really seem like people really gave that one a chance.
No.
So I don't know how well Drive Away Dolls is going to do either, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But I'm hoping since it is an Ethan Coen film, that
Matt Damon.
that people will give it a chance. Pedro Pascal.
Yeah.
I'm hoping people will give it a chance because it's something different. It's not based off of some other property,
right?
Or it's not one of these like big studio blockbuster films or whatever. So I definitely suggest you give this one a try if this looks in any way interesting to you all. But with that being said, we're going to take another quick break and we're going to be talking about some of the trailers we missed from last week, this week, after this break.
Before coming to Senior Enrichment Center, I was so depressed that I couldn't get out of bed. That all changed once I started seeing Danielle, the social worker, and Melanie, the nurse. They have been so kind and they truly care about my health. They have helped me to be able to go out and have shown me the importance of how to deal with my problems in a more constructive way. I think anyone who is experiencing grief, depression, anxiety, or isolation can benefit from this program. The Senior Enrichment Center has changed my life.
Steve Faulkner Automotive in Mount Carmel, Illinois has a huge selection of Jeeps and Chryslers. We have great deals, affordable financing, and an exceptional service department. Come see us today or view our new and pre-owned inventory at stevefaulknerautomotive.com. Steve Faulkner Automotive in Mount Carmel, Illinois has a complete lineup of Fords. We have great deals, affordable financing, and an exceptional service department. Come see us today or view our new and pre-owned Fords at stevefaulknerautomotive.com.
There's a lot of things that you can do to help and reduce your heating bills over the wintertime. You can take the opportunity to add additional weather stripping to your doors and to your windows, use of caulk to try to seal up some of those cracks where the wind comes in. And one thing that people oftentimes overlook is setting your fans to run in a clockwise rotation. Summertime, they should go counterclockwise, wintertime, clockwise, and that helps move the heat around your home more efficiently.
You already know that the First National Bank is your real community bank, but have you met our people? It's the people inside that make us a community bank. We live here, we work here, we're your neighbors and your friends. When you bank with us, your money is reinvested in your community. At the First National Bank, our customers are more than an account number. People are the reason for this community. We're your hometown bank, serving the area since 1906. We are the First National Bank, where our people make the difference. Come see us today. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Welcome back into the film reel. Let's take a look at some trailers.
Would you look at that? A ladder! Unfortunately, my design doesn't facilitate this type of...
Well, destiny awaits.
Legend has it that there's this massive treasure hidden in some secret vault. And if you go hunting for it, you'd better take any help you can get. Because it's on the weirdest, most dangerous dumpster fire of a world in the universe.
God, I hate this planet.
What is that smell?
Piss wash color.
Ew!
Put the window up.
I don't want to! Roll the window up!
It's pee. It's pee. Why do you think it's called piss wash? How did it get the name?
It's in my mouth!
Do you know how many people have died looking for this vault?
We have something they don't, baby girl.
Okay, what?
Major issues. Time to make it rain with your body parts.
What did I tell you?
Minimal explosions.
I said no explosions.
Step aside!
Ooh, mine's bigger.
What are you doing? I needed a gun. So you asked for it.
There's only one of you in the world, and you're special.
Kill them all. What's happening right now?
I'm expelling the excess lead. I can't go if you're looking at me. Actually, scrap that. I can. I really can. Actually, it's helping.
Are we really waiting for this to finish?
Keep looking at me.
You think that tennis is about expressing yourself, doing your thing. But you don't know what tennis is.
What is it? Tashi Duncan, she's in another league.
You were incredible today. To have a fashion line, a foundation, just gonna turn a whole family into millionaires.
What are you gonna do now?
Unfortunately, my only skill in life is hitting a ball with a racket.
I want you to be my coach. I want you to be my coach.
How often does this happen? Going after the same girl? Come here.
Which one of us?
This is a game about winning the points that matter.
I don't need to play mind games with you. Come have a cigarette with me. I have to talk to you.
I don't smoke, and I'm not talking to you.
Not in love with you.
What makes you think I want someone to be in love with me?
Hey, I love you.
I know.
You wish you never ever met her at all.
Hold on! We've got troopers up top. We're running out of road!
Not exactly a stealth exit, boys.
Let's move! I thought that the end of the war would mean an end to losing more of our brothers. But I was wrong. We can't just walk away. Not with the Empire imprisoning the kid. Secure her in a cell. Omega's been waiting for us a long time. Our mission is not over yet. There is nothing of greater importance to secure the future of this empire. Whatever is needed to accomplish this goal, you will have it. They are coming. For all of you. Give us a real challenge. Everyone, down! We're not big on following orders.
I wasn't planning on killing you, but you're making it very tempting.
Well, one last time, Star Wars The Bad Batch. The first few episodes are available now on Disney+.
Yeah, they are.
The whole first season of the Avatar The Last Airbender live-action season is also out.
Yes.
However, if you want to watch a good-looking show, I suggest this one. So that's why we didn't show that one.
Right.
But Star Wars, The Clone Wars, The Bad Batch, Star Wars Rebels, all four of those animated series are like S-tier Star Wars storytelling.
Absolutely.
Everybody really loves those shows. This is kind of like the final part, maybe, in that whole sort of Clone Wars Rebel saga.
Yeah, right.
And so Bad Batch has been pretty good up to this point. I think it's going to end on a pretty good note there.
For sure.
So that one's really neat. Moana 2 was there for like 2 seconds. They released a trailer for that, I guess. So Moana 2 was a Disney Plus series that they decided that they were going to make into a movie. I have a feeling it's probably going to be like, you remember when they used to do those like direct to DVD, like Cinderella 2 or like Little Mermaid prequel or something.
Yeah.
I feel like it's probably going to be like that.
Right.
So don't really have super high hopes.
No.
For Moana 2.
But we'll see.
We'll see. Really, I'm surprised you're kind of.
Well, I mean, I'm with you. I mean, I'm just saying, we'll see. Yeah. I don't know. You never know. You never know.
Challengers is a really fun looking one.
Yes.
I think I'm a pretty big tennis guy.
Yeah. Nice.
I love Zendaya.
Yeah.
Sounds like a match made in heaven for me.
Yeah.
I think that movie's going to be really cool. It's definitely a very different role for Zendaya, I think. So I'm interested to see how that goes fully, but color me intrigued by the trailer.
Yep.
And then Borderlands.
Oh yeah.
Was actually a pleasant surprise.
I know.
I saw from the makers of Uncharted and Venom.
Yeah.
And I go, yikes. You know. But you know what? That trailer
it looked
color me impressed.
I know. Kevin Hart, dude. Come on now.
Jamie Lee Curtis.
Is
an Academy Award winner.
Interesting cast there.
Yeah, and Jack Black plays the robot who pees nuts and bolts.
Yep.
So good for him. I'm actually pretty interested to see that film. I really like the vibe of it and all.
Yeah.
But with that being said, we're gonna take one last quick break, and you know what? I think I talk too much around here. I'm always blabbing on and on and on. I have a co-host here. I think it's time for him to speak his mind. So,
all right,
we're gonna be talking about unnecessary movie sequels and some necessary movie sequels in our first iteration of Kane Speaks coming up.
News Channel 15, winner of the Intercollegiate Broadcasting System Award for the nation's best community college TV station.
College doesn't have to start at an expensive school far away. You can save money and be close to home at Wabash Valley College. Many careers only require a 2-year degree or certificate. Or get your general education classes out of the way and transfer to a 4-year school. Wabash Valley College has programs in high-demand careers such as physical therapy assistant, advanced manufacturing, marketing, business management, nursing, and radio television. To find out more about Wabash Valley College, go to iecc.edu/WVC.
When life gets boring, music can make us excited. But are your playlists too boring and you desperately need new music? Well, 89.1 The Bash can help. 89.1 The Bash has your new favorite alternative pop, throwback, and rock music that'll get you moving. Can't listen on the radio? Listen to us on our website, bashradio.com, where you'll be able to meet the DJs and see who's providing you with the best music content live. Listen to 89.1 The Bash, today's hit alternative.
And welcome back to the Film Reel. And right now it is time for a new segment that we are introducing called Kane Speaks. I am Kane, and right now I am going to speak with Bryce about unnecessary versus necessary movie sequels. And what do you say we start with the bad ones? Because I feel like there's way more bad sequels that are going to come out this year.
I would venture
as opposed to
to
good.
agree with you on that.
Right.
Yeah.
And we might as well start since we showed, the little snippet trailer there of Moana.
If you could even call it
yeah,
a
if you
trailer,
could even call it that. Yeah, we don't really need a Moana 2, let's be honest now.
Yeah,
or any kind of
I can't say that I'm like super familiar with the first one. But.
No. But yeah, we don't need it. Another one that I feel like we don't need is in the Kung Fu Panda. I believe they're making a
Really?
fourth.
You don't think we need another Kung Fu Panda?
No, 3's enough. We don't need to go 4.
Yeah, four is a lot, I think, for this.
Right, I mean 4.
Yeah.
Other ones, Megamind. You saw that?
Yeah, the
Megamind
Peacock original film.
Yes.
Megamind. I think it comes out next week.
First one, cool. Second one, not going to be so cool.
Yeah, it was made on a TV budget, too.
Right. So, I mean, you got that. But yeah, we don't need a second one. And one that I'm really not feeling. Overall, almost all these. Sonic 3, man.
What?
I'll tell you what, man.
You're not excited for Sonic the Hedgehog 3?
Absolutely not. I'll tell you what, man. Like, I don't know, man.
Did you ever watch the second one? I know you watched the first one.
I've watched them both, and we definitely don't need a third.
Are you going to watch the third?
No.
You're
Most
cutting
likely
it off.
not. Yeah, we're cutting it off. We don't need that. But those are some of the ones that I thought that we definitely don't need. But some of the ones that are coming out this year that I think we do need and that are going to be just fantastic, Doom Part 2.
Yeah, Doom Part 2 is going to be huge.
Absolutely.
I mean, as of the moment that we're filming right now, the movie doesn't come out until next week, but the reviews are already up, which means that they're really confident in this film.
Absolutely.
And out of 122 reviews as of recording, it has a 98% on Rotten Tomatoes,
That's what I'm talking about.
Crazy numbers.
Absolutely.
People are calling this the Empire Strikes Back of the century. We'll see.
It's going to live up to it. I know it. It's going to happen. Another one that's coming out this year, Deadpool 3.
That one. I mean, we've already kind of talked about it, but
we've already covered that. But yeah, it's going to go hard, and that's another one I'm really looking forward to. And the last one that I had on here is Knives Out 3.
Yeah, I've loved the first one and the second. The second one I didn't love as much as the first one, but I still loved it.
I agree with that. I like that. I'll take that. But yeah, the third one definitely. I think it could be really good too as well.
What do you think will like? Because Glass Onion was somewhat similar to Knives Out, but they did it in a different way. What do you hope to see in a third Knives Out?
Actually, with this, I hope they somehow. I think they could tie in the first one.
Yeah, that first one's a classic.
Yeah. Just take it back to the beginning. Yeah. Is what I think.
Although I also do kind of like the sort of anthology feel, where like Benoit Blanc is sort of just the only character that sticks around, and he's just like covering all these different mysteries. I love the Knives Out movies. I think that third one's going to be really fun
Absolutely.
too. With that being said, that concludes Kane Speaks and this episode of the Film Reel. Thank you all so much for watching. Next week's going to be a big one. It's Dune Week. We've got some exciting stuff to share with that. But once again, thank you all so much for watching, and we will catch you all later.